Good morning, guys. Hello from Portland, Oregon. My name is Anna and I'm going to be interviewing Harmony and Calvin. We're going to be asking them questions about their relationship, and the other partner can't hear whoever's answering. So I'm going to ask a question to Harmony, and Calvin's in the bathroom right now and he can't hear. So we'll see how they answer separately and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. I'm nervous. Hey guys, I haven't formally introduced my boyfriend on my channel. This is a video where you guys can kind of see a little bit more into our relationship, and I thought it would be a fun way to do the boyfriend tag, but like switch it up. Well, actually this was Anna's idea, I'm not gonna lie to anybody, but I thought it'd be fun to do a boyfriend tag. We like get asked the questions individually and then see if we answer the same thing. So we actually met in elementary school. We were in the same class in 2nd and 3rd grade. He was in 3rd grade, I was in 2nd grade, and we were in like a blended class, which is like super random. But yeah, we were in the same class, and then we re-met again on Instagram.
I remember her at Longfellow. We actually had a class together. It was a weird like mixed 2nd and 3rd grade class. I guess she was pretty smart for her age and I was dumb, so they put us together. But yeah, we met at Longfellow over 20 years ago.
So it was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Actually next to each other in the yearbook too, like my picture and her picture right next to each other.
I feel like we'll get a view of that on this video at some point. I'm sure she will include that.
Technically I said it first, but that was because he asked me if I loved him. And I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to be like annoying and say it too soon. So technically me, but he said it like the same time. So
some technicalities up in here.
That's a trick question.
Oh.
Because she said it first, but I like prompted it out of her. I like asked her like if she was doing something like really nice for me, and I'm like, "You love me, don't you?" And then she said, "Yeah, she does."
At that point,
and then I said it right back.
When you asked her that, were you already felt that way? Like you were hoping?
Yes,
you were
I had
hoping.
already been feeling it,
Okay.
but I was afraid to say it too soon and scare her off.
Ooh, okay.
But then when that like moment was happening, I'm like, "Oh no, she loves me too." Like I felt it. So she technically said it first, but I prompted it out first.
Nice, I love it.
Intelligent.
Oh, we love to hear it.
Special.
Can you elaborate?
She is just so amazing, and like she just is so special to me because she makes me feel special. And I've never I've been in relationships where I've definitely felt like wanted and like nice and stuff like that, but like maybe it's because we're older now, so she's able to do more for me because she's an adult as well. But like the way she always takes care of me, always makes sure I'm fed, like even just the littlest things I didn't think is anyone's responsibility, she does for me. And like I think she's just such a unique person. I've never met anyone like her. And it's like funny because I've known her for so long, and then go a 20-year break without talking to her at all, and then seeing her again, and she's just one of the most genuine people I've ever met.
That's a great answer.
Whether she's my girlfriend or not, she's just one of the most genuine, soft-hearted people I know.
I like that answer.
I've learned that it's okay to show your emotions and be like vulnerable. Like I feel like I've always been sensitive, and I've always been kind of a little bit more dramatic than most people when it comes to feeling certain things, and he just like really accepts me, and he's like shown me that it's okay to like be myself and feel what I'm feeling and to communicate how I'm feeling instead of just like shutting down. He really like brings out my just like my true self, and I love that.
He makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah, he makes you feel
to
comfortable.
share how you actually feel.
Yeah, instead of like holding it in and shutting down.
What have I learned from her? Where do I start? I feel like I feel like I learned how to love myself. I think she's brought that out of me. And it's funny because I was already going through some changes in my personal life before me and her started talking, where I was already like mentally making decisions and making decisions in my life, like new job, just new career, to better myself for my future family, and just try to love myself more. And then meeting her, the way she loves me unconditionally, is put myself more into loving myself. So I think that's probably my biggest takeaway from her.
I love that.
Ooh. Definitely me.
Ooh.
He's not jealous at all, like at all. He does not get jealous. I mean, I'm sure he does, like, get, you know,
he doesn't
a little bit, but he doesn't. He's not like crazy jealous. Where like, if a guy looks at me, he's not like gonna get mad at me or, you know, feel some type of way. Like, he definitely is the least jealous. I get kind of jealous sometimes.
Her for sure. That's not even a question. Like, for me.
Are there moments when you feel jealous?
No.
Or no, not really? You
no,
trust?
Because I've always been like, I've told her this. If the times I start to feel jealous and like in the most selfish way possible, like, I don't want to do that to myself. I don't want to stress my own self out. And she's too fine to me expect that no one's ever gonna look at her.
Right.
Like, she is a very good looking woman, and obviously people are gonna look. But if I wouldn't be with someone who I wouldn't trust.
Bet, okay.
So I jokingly get jealous with her, and if I do find myself getting jealous, I will talk to her about it. Like, I will open up, I won't let it eat at me. But she's by far the most jealous. She'll wake up from a dream and let me know. But I know she's only doing that because she loves me.
Oh.
So I appreciate it. I'm glad she thinks every woman wants me.
Definitely him.
You think?
I know.
You're super organized.
Okay, so I'm organized when it comes to like my like work and like my I write things down. I have a planner, like that. In that sense, I guess I'm more organized. But when it comes to like clothes, laundry, the kitchen, he's definitely more organized. He color coordinates his clothes in his closet. He does my laundry. He puts my laundry away. He organizes my laundry. He is definitely more organized when it comes to like a house. Oh shoot, okay. Which I love because
where can I get one of them?
Yeah, like I was shocked when I saw his house the first time. I was like, oh, you clean.
Oh, you clean.
So yeah, him.
It depends what you're talking about. If we're talking about just cleaning the house and keeping that organized, me for sure. But
because does she just throw stuff?
Yeah, and we have a good pattern. She'll cook, I clean.
Oh, okay.
I'll vacuum, I'll put especially laundry. I'll put that stuff away. I don't like looking at unorganized. But if we're talking about a schedule and stuff like that, her. I will not write things down. I won't write plans out. I'll forget things because I didn't write it down. She's more like, hey, we're doing this, we're going to do this at this time. And I just go along with all of them to make it much simpler.
You're like, cool, you can be my chaperone.
We're both more organized in different things.
Good.
Ooh, his weirdest habit. He makes like random noises. Like he'll like make like weird noises and I'm like, what? And he's like, nothing. And I'm like, why'd you make that weird noise? I don't know how to explain it. Like he'll just make weird noises.
Maybe he'll make one for us for the video. we'll find out. I think as you're saying that, I heard a weird noise.
Yeah,
from the
like
bathroom.
he just makes weird noises.
I thought he was snoring for a second.
He might be.
Like,
he might
be knocked out.
He also snores really loud.
Okay.
That's very
Okay.
Weirdest habit. I don't think she has any like weird habits. Maybe filming me when I snore.
I'm surprised you can't come up with anything.
No,
'Cause I could.
Well,
I could tell you what I think.
I'm trying to think what I consider weird.
Okay. So you don't consider eyelashes everywhere weird?
No.
You know how she wears the eyelashes?
Oh yeah, no.
So she'll take them off.
No, they're like in different
And
spots
you
in my
will
house.
find them. I have found them like in the most strangest places. I found just eyelashes in her car. Like she'll just pull them off and just plop them
No,
wherever.
yeah, they're everywhere. In my
They
car.
are?
They're not,
Okay.
Now that she has one, I'm about to put like a cup out for her.
For the
a
eyelashes?
designated spot for her eyelashes. Because then she'll say, "Don't throw them away either." Like,
Right, because you
but
can
you
rewear them.
but she doesn't ever rewear.
Oh,
them.
really?
I've had them sitting in the same spot for months now. I'll say her weirdest habit is kind of on line with that, but like how fast she gets her car like just messy.
Oh.
Like literally, I'll take her to go get a car wash and get it, and then next thing I know, I'll just see her casually throw like a Starbucks wrapper on the side. I'm like, babe, it's not that hard. Like to just keep it going. Just pick it up. You don't have to leave it here and start the process over again.
Bet. Okay. Interesting.
I call him babe, baby, squishy, stinky,
Oh, that's what I call my dog.
bubby. I call him like anything. I just call anything but his name.
She's babe. Baby. I'm not really a big nickname person. I've never been that. This is actually the first time in a relationship that I've called someone babe, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've always thought those were corny names, but she's my babe, so.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm not a big nickname person. She's got a few for me, but yeah, I call her sexy all the time.
Okay.
Hey, sexy.
Don't say that to the wrong person on the street.
Oh no, I'm only allowed to say it towards one person.
Him.
No.
Yeah. I don't really take that long to get ready, but he doesn't take long to get ready. He just like, okay, so he'll like take me a shower and I'll go in the bathroom and he's still not in the shower yet and he's like finding songs on his phone and I'm like, babe, get in the shower. What are you doing? Like he'll just like,
Oh, today you were like, hey, have you packed?
yeah, like he just kind of like lags a little bit. Like I'm more of like
Bit of a lagger. Okay.
a little bit.
Won't hold it against him.
So her process is longer, but I will stall because it doesn't take long for me to get ready. So for me, getting ready will take a quick shower, put on and change some clothes real quick. My hair, like I wear a hat all the time, so I don't ever have to do my hair, and I just don't rub my hands with some lotions, call it a day. Her process is longer, but since I know mine is quick, I will stall. I will like keep watching TV. I will look for the right playlist for my 5-minute shower. Why do I line up 10 songs for when I'm only going to get through 1.5, two songs max? I don't know, but I do. So.
Do you do that every shower?
Yes.
Do you change it up? You like set a playlist prior
just whatever
to your shower?
songs, yeah, just whatever songs I'm in the mood to listen to.
I feel that.
Yeah, so I say her, but I can easily be done at the same time because I stall.
We really don't argue. Like we
A
never
little,
really.
do you ever disagree over some stuff? Like, what are your disagreements?
No, we don't really disagree. Like, there's been time, like, I guess, like, when his phone's on silent and he, like, doesn't answer. One time, like, I was walking Lou and I forgot the keys to his apartment and it was cold and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot the keys. So I called him, he didn't answer. I called him again, he didn't answer. I called him, I blew his phone up. I was like, why isn't he answering? And then, luckily, like, somebody, like, was going in the building, so I get in and I went in the apartment, I'm like, and he's like, what? And I said, check your phone. And he's like, oh my God, I said I forgot the keys. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's like, at least you have a jacket though.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So like he sometimes has his phone on silent and like doesn't answer and that shit irritates me. But besides that, we really don't argue. He likes to communicate. So he doesn't ever get to the point where we would argue.
Because you're going to talk through it before it escalates.
Yeah, he's a very good communicator.
Love that. Love that.
I
Okay.
actually don't really argue.
Or disagree. What do you disagree on the most?
Shoot, when it's time to go home at night out, No, I'm just kidding. We're actually both pretty good at that, unless she's had a little too much to drink. Then apparently I'm stopping her from the fun when it's already 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
But other than that, we've been pretty good at like just communicating through everything. And so far, like, I know it's still early, and I'm not like naive to think we'll never argue or disagree. But so far, we've been pretty much on the same page about everything. The only thing that really kind of stresses us out is just when we finally move in together, so that way we could be under just one roof and not having ourselves split between two. That's the biggest issue. It's just when can we finally get into one roof? So in the most healthy way possible.
Do you feel you're still in the honeymoon stage, or do you feel like you've grown past it a little?
I definitely feel like we've grown past it, but that's because we do real life, day-to-day stuff. Because I've always told her, like, the honeymoon phase is great, and like when it comes to that type of stuff, it's amazing. And it's a big part of a relationship. But it's the part you do the least. Like, you can't do that 24/7.
No.
Majority of the day is spent doing the day-to-day stuff, eating, cleaning, figuring out what our next financial plan is. The little things in life that you want to do with a person. Obviously, the honeymoon stage is great, and don't ever lose that spark. But the day-to-day stuff, and I think me and her have been through so much as far as like her having to find a place to move. Initially, when we first started talking, me getting this new job, her about to do the surrogacy thing, and then with Elijah, I feel like we've established like a real relationship and not just, ooh, I love you, honeymoon, you're sexy. Like, so I feel like we just kind of grown into that. Like, I think we're far past, like, I think by now we would have realized if it was just a fling or just an attraction like that. Like, we've been through what a real, like, actual relationship would be, so.
I love it. That was a wonderful answer.
10 years.
Married with 4 kids.
Right. Well, in 10 years, we're going to be 36, 37. So
Lord.
Definitely see us being married.
That's a big statement right there.
And having...
You can't say that about anyone else you've ever had on your channel.
No.
Right? I don't think so.
No, I can't say that about anybody. Like, I've always been like okay with not being married until I met him, and I was like, oh, maybe I do want to get married.
Like, maybe he's that guy for you.
Yeah. And like, it's just, our relationship just felt so natural from like the beginning, and it doesn't feel like we've only been together for like 5 months. It feels like we've been together forever. Granted, we have known each other for so long, and like our families get along. Like, his family loves me, my family loves him. Like, it just works. And also Elijah, like, seeing the way that Elijah is with him, like, makes my heart so happy, because I can't imagine being with somebody and Elijah not loving them as much as I love them. And so like that definitely reassures me too. But yeah, I definitely see us having like 2 to 3 kids. We already decided, like, if we have two kids, because we want to, if they're both girls or both boys, then we'll try it for a third.
Oh shoot.
But if it's a boy and a girl, then we're done. But yeah,
Okay.
I want lots of babies, obviously.
We'll see what Calvin has to say about this.
In 10 years, oh shit.
You'll be
Well,
37,
Elijah's
right?
gonna be 18.
And you'll be 37?
Yeah, I'll be 37. She'll be right around 37, but I'm sure she's gonna pick like 31 and stay there for a while. No, obviously, I plan on getting married to her way well before that, so hopefully by then we're celebrating at least our 5-year anniversary at some point. Preferably looking to invest in our second home. And honestly, like, we've talked about it. If we have a boy and a girl with our next 2 kids, I'm cool with that, especially because we already will have Elijah there too. I'll be cool with that. But I'm also open to having 3 kids. Like, if we go girl,
So
girl.
you'll have 3, but 4 in total.
Yeah, so if we go girl, I'd want to shoot one more time for another boy. And if we go boy, I want to shoot one more time for a girl. But if we can get the 2 right away, cool. So, but we want to do them kind of around like a year or 2 apart, so that way they can kind of grow up together, and for us to get the parenting out the way as soon as possible, and not wait 7 years between each kid. So it can be a big gap between Elijah and the next one. So hopefully we're possibly purchasing our second home somewhere, celebrating a 5 or 6 year anniversary, and then yeah, kids just growing up and
I love it. I feel the love.
Hosting a Thanksgiving or Christmas at our house with family and friends.
Oh, I'm invited, right?
Oh, of course, of course.
I'm the first invitation you send out.
So yeah,
Bet.
just who knows what city that'll be in, but most likely San Diego if we're being honest, but we'll see. But yeah, I just know it's gonna be with those other guidelines around. Just gotta know where now.
That's wonderful.
My best friend and my boyfriend in the same room, in the same state.
We love to see it.
Thank you guys for watching. Finally meet my boyfriend.
They see me around, they know who I am.
I know, but I've never like
Your
actually
shack up
introduced
stud.
you.
I used to tell Harmony, like, why are you just showing his back? Like, he deserves for people to see his face.
Look,
like, why is the world just seeing his backside? Like,
you
need to show him.
I was just trolling, okay? Sorry, it is what it is.
She was being extra.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos with him, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
This will be cute. This will be
I
cute.
said a couple decent things about you. You'll see.
Now, watch my Portland vlogs.